Hey there, and welcome to Friends Along the Way, a podcast where travel meets the stories and people who stay with us long after the trip ends. I'm Bethany, and in each episode, I'm going to sit down with a friend to share adventures, lessons, and those unexpected moments that turn strangers into friends. So grab your coffee or your boarding pass, and let's go on this adventure together. In this episode, I'm joined by my friend Cristal, and we dive into one of those feel good conversations that remind you just how faithful God truly is. We talk about the moments that make you pause and realize how far you've come, the beauty of seeing the world through fresh eyes, and what it's like finding peace and purpose in new places, especially in the Spanish speaking countries Cristal has come to love. It's one of those episodes that leaves you smiling and grateful for where you've been and excited for where you're going to next. I hope you enjoy this episode. Well, hello, Cristal.
Howdy.
How are ya?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
But I'm not having tacos.
Me either. I'm having my leftovers from yesterday.
Having a salad with hot honey chicken.
Oh, that does sound really good.
Yeah, I still need to make it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The struggle of making food for yourself is real.
Adulting.
Oh, it's so hard.
It really is. Like the Nin says, I need a chef. If anyone is a chef out there, please holler at me. But like, not really.
I'm too cheap for a chef, but in my
Yeah.
mind, I do want one.
Yes. Same.
So, a little bit of backstory on Cristal. Her and I met around 4 years ago at church. She is the introvert, I am the extrovert. But once you get to know her, her weirdness comes out, and it is the best thing ever because she's hilarious.
Oh, thank you. I've never been called weird in the most kind way.
I know. If you're
the kindest one.
Yeah.
It's okay. I like being different.
It's
But
weird in
yes.
a very good way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You described me to a T. Definitely an introvert. Love being alone. But once I'm comfortable, that's when you get to know the real Cristal.
Absolutely.
The real me comes out.
Because you're such an introvert, do you think that you would want to solo travel more? Or do you feel like you want to go with friends?
I've actually done a mini solo trip. It was to Zion, and it was the greatest thing in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
Granted, it was Zion, so it was like a lot of hiking, so it was easy to
Yeah.
not talk to people. And I was super intentional about being off of like my phone, no headphones, no social media.
Yeah.
It was more like a time for Jesus and I. So that was
Yeah.
really fun. And I just really enjoy being in silence. But I feel like international, like what you do, I could never. The way that you just travel by yourself and then you meet up with these groups and you just don't know what kind of personalities. Yeah, no, could not be me. That scares me.
Really?
Yeah, no, I would get so overwhelmed and just like I not knowing all the different personalities and if I can handle them or not being able to have my own me time.
Yeah.
It's just too much. So I like knowing who I'm traveling with. Like if it's a
Yeah.
group of friends, the biggest group I've done is a group of 5 of us. No, 4 of us. It was 4 of us. But it worked out great because like personalities were all very chill, very relaxed. But we still had a great time and laughs and goofy and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, ugh, I need to spend time in solitude or anything like that.
Would you ever go on an international solo trip, like with nobody?
Potentially, yes. I was going to go to Madrid by myself last year in October. I actually booked the tickets, and what made me cancel it was the fact that Madrid is super duper expensive. But also, I think at the time there were like a lot of, I don't remember what it was, like a lot of riots or just like
Yeah.
things going on. And then I hesitated and I was like, no, I can't do a whole week by myself. I'm
Yeah.
also directionally challenged. So they're sad. I'm like, I feel like I would get lost.
I think you would be okay with Google Maps.
You think so? If I did solo, it would have to be somewhere where the language is Espanol. because
Yeah.
then I can communicate with everyone. But there's no way that I could do like, I don't know, Tokyo on my own. I
Yeah.
would get lost so fast.
I think that would be a little bit rough for me, even.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I would need somebody else with me.
that makes sense. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I truly admire what you do. Like the
Oh.
fact that you're like, yeah, I'm going to Switzerland with who? Oh, I'm just gonna meet a group there, and I'm like, whoa, swerve, the skirt. Nope, hold the brake, pump the brakes, buddy. No, thank you.
But I think, I guess because you've already been to Spain once, going back, it's also Spanish speaking. Do you think you would feel more comfortable going back to a country that you've already been in once?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I think I could do that. As long as it's not, if it's a country like Spain, like I really like Spain, I think I would be fine going by
Okay.
myself. Whereas if it was a place like, I don't know, like Greece, because
Yeah.
there's just so many humans, I feel like that would just overwhelm me. Like I just don't even want to be outside. Or like
Yeah.
I know New York is in the States, but I would not go to New York again, period. But going by myself, even worse, because I feel like I wouldn't be able to have alone time.
I totally get that. I sometimes when there's too many people, my anxiety levels go up. I go to these places alone, and it's all great and dandy. But when those big groups come and I'm surrounded by people, it makes me a little bit nervous, even though I'm an extrovert.
What about it makes you nervous?
I feel like I need to have an escape plan wherever I go just in case. But if I'm too crowded, I don't know, like, I
Like
don't
you
know.
can't breathe almost,
I
like you're
can't
overwhelmed.
breathe. Yeah. And what if something were to happen and I'm squished in with everybody and I can't move and save myself?
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I think of.
Yeah. See, I think of like the hostels, like the stories you've told or you have said to me. Now, like if what if someone snores? What if someone goes to bed super late? What if someone is just so annoying and won't stop talking when I'm trying to be in silence? See,
Gosh.
versus like when I travel with Kylie girl, we've both said this. Granted, we are very similar. We're like sometimes the best moments during our international travels is at the end, towards the end of our trip when we're coming home or home and like meaning the hotel or Airbnb and we're laying
Yeah.
in our beds and it's like 7 p.m. after dinner and it's literally so quiet in the room because she has headphones in, I have headphones in, and we're either both on TikTok or editing the 100 million pictures that we took. And then after that, like first we chit chat and do all the girly
Oh,
stuff, all
yeah.
the pillow talk. Then all of a sudden it just dies down and it's just silence. And it's so good. So good.
Okay, I don't know if we could travel together because I was always the girl at the sleepovers that would stay up the latest because I would always talk. And then I would realize that everybody else was very quiet for a little too long. And I'm just talking to
Okay, but here's
myself.
the thing. I feel like our friendship is at the level where I would literally be like, Bethany, love you, but I'm trying to go to sleep.
Just
I
talk
would
right now.
literally tell you that. I'd be like, where's your mouth tape? Put it on.
I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
night.
See, I
Love
can tell you
you.
that, but like a random hostel with like random people, no, thank you. Plus, what if they're psychos?
Yeah, I know. I take the risk every single time,
Yeah,
but
you're a bold woman.
what are you gonna do? What are
That's
you
true.
gonna do?
That's true.
But I really think that people in Europe, because that's mainly where I go, they don't want to mess with Americans because what do they fight with over there? Words. And we have the right to bear arms.
I see what you mean.
They probably all think
So we're like psychotic.
like we're crazy and could easily just take them down within the span of 2 seconds.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
I also think of like,
See, I think of the movie Taken.
oh, okay. Yeah. I think we all do
Yeah, where
that.
I'm like, is someone gonna come find me?
That's why I share my location with everybody in my life and then my itinerary.
Yeah,
And then I'll make sure to call my mom and one of my aunts every single day to make sure that
smart.
I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
safety. Safety first, people.
Which I usually am, but
But you just never know.
you never
You
know.
don't know in these places. You shoot. You don't even know here
Yeah.
in the state
Yeah.
of Arizona.
And I think it really comes down to having that gut check about people and like this person seems off. This
Yeah.
person is just they give you a weird vibe,
Mhm.
probably best to not talk to them, don't look them in the eyeballs, and if they try to talk to you, pretend that you're deaf.
I don't think
I've
I
never
don't
actually
think I've
tried
ever
that,
done
but
that. The discernment. You have to be able to discern, like, yeah, this person's
yeah,
good people. Yeah, I know what you mean. I would agree.
yeah.
I don't know about the whole death thing, but I would agree.
I could try, but I talk way too much that I just don't think people would catch on that I'm just this quiet little
See,
thing.
I think it's a blessing, one, that I'm so dang tall because I feel like so often most people are like, oh my gosh, you're so intimidating. You're like this tall girl. And I'm like, dang, really? Just because I'm tall? I'll take it. More safety for me. But also because I'm introverted. When people try to talk to me, I tend to be maybe a little shy in the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe a lot a bit shy. I'm just very short with my sentences where they're like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, I'm from Chicago. Or do you mean Arizona? California? What exactly? Like, I won't go through my whole life story. I'll keep
Yeah.
it super basic. Like, I might say, oh, Phoenix, or I might say the States. And then it kind of prompts them to ask more. And if they do, I'll answer. But I'm probably not going to give them enough information for them to continue conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am no, I think they can tell in my facial expressions that I'm just shutting it down. Like
Yeah.
absolutely not. Apparently my facial expressions really tell everybody everything, but I don't even know what they look like.
You're
And
very expressive.
that's what I've been told. I feel like I have a poker face at all
No,
times.
you don't. I will say, I mean, I know I wear all of my feelings on my face. They're
Mhm.
they're out in the open. I cannot hide anything. If I'm upset, if I'm angry, if I think something you just said is weird, you're probably gonna see it in my eyebrows before I even say it in my mouth. And like,
Yeah.
I just cannot. I can't fake it. I have no such thing as a poker face. Nope.
I can never be a poker player. So, you've recently traveled to a lot of places within this past year, I feel like, with Greece, Edinburgh. Where else have you been in this past year?
That's a great question. Where else have I been? I think this year alone, I only did Greece, a couple islands in Greece. I did Scotland, and then yeah, that's it. I mean, does San Diego, Mexico count? That was last year. Never mind. Yeah, this year it was just Scotland and
Really?
Greece. Yeah,
I always feel like you're
out and about. I
always
mean, maybe within
planning
the
for a trip.
states. Yeah, like I was just in Chicago. Went up north beginning of the year. Actually, I don't know if it's north. Wherever, was it Sholo? Did I go to Sholo? Yeah, wherever Sholo is. I don't know if
Oh,
that's
okay.
north.
I
Couldn't
don't
tell
know
you.
either.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
And normally I have at least one international trip for the year. Next year I have nothing planned. I feel like maybe it's time for me to start saving and
Yeah.
only keep it at one international trip next year.
Where do you
I'm
want
not
to
sure.
go?
That's a great question. I have no idea. Kylie and I need to figure out where the heck we're doing our BFF trip. I really like the idea of Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Yeah, something Spanish, Hispanic-y,
I've heard
Latin,
very good things.
right? I
Yeah.
heard very good things too. That is something on my mind. Maybe somewhere else. I don't know, somewhere warm for sure.
Yeah.
Because Scotland was kind of cold.
But doesn't it remind you of the Midwest?
Scotland?
Yeah. The
No.
chilliness.
Oh, the chili, the crisp. I do see what you mean. Yes, but also no, it did not remind me of the Midwest at all.
Okay. Well, yeah, just temperature
Yeah,
wise.
temperature wise, yeah, it made sense. But I mean, I was just in Chicago. I got plenty of crisp air. I'm
Yeah.
crisp aired out.
So you would rather be in a swimsuit than layers when traveling.
Yes,
Okay.
I would rather have warmth, water, tropically.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do I like going to the beach? Some would say no. Crystal does not like just sitting on grainy sand because I get bored after maybe like an hour. Like, I need to have a book, and then after that, I better be eating or doing an activity because I just get bored.
Yeah.
Like sitting in the sun, I can only tolerate it for so long.
Yeah. You can only lay there for so long and then you get
Exactly.
super hot and
That's what I'm saying.
constantly going into the water, then
I
coming
don't go into the
out.
water because I
You
can't swim, but I do understand what you're saying.
you can't swim?
But you didn't know this.
No.
Yeah, I cannot swim. I should learn. This is the second time I've talked about this today, surprisingly. I don't know how to swim, but it has not stopped me from snorkeling in Hawaii to see sea turtles. That probably wasn't the best idea,
Well,
but
I'm
they let
glad.
me. The people let me, and they were like, "Hey, just put this life vest thingy around your waist and
Yeah.
stay within this rope because there's a lifeguard right here." I was like, "I'm just gonna hop into this water. I don't know where the bottom is, but
Oh, I could have gotten you the best present this year.
what a floaty."
Floaties for your
Oh
arms.
my gosh, that would have been so funny.
I
Yeah, I
know.
really want to learn how to swim. I've actually been doing research on adult swimming lessons, like at a YMCA or something, because I do really want to learn how to swim. I just don't know
Yeah.
how to thread water.
Oh, it's not bad.
It might be because I'm traumatized because I almost drowned a couple times as a kid. I'm like, I can't swim. Plus, also because I'm 5'9", for most pools I can just stand. So there is like no need.
Yeah.
But when I go travel, I want to do adventurous things. Like
Mm,
in Mexico, they have cool cave thingies that you can jump into. And I can't do that because I can't swim. I will
yeah.
literally die. But I
Yeah.
want to do that.
So, how was your cruise then for Greece? How did you feel on a cruise ship? Did you feel safe or
Yeah, I was safe. It was so trippy being able to feel the movement of the waves, like the ever so slight, there was like a slight little movement. One of our last days, there was a storm, and I remember I think it was a comedy show or some sort of entertainment show where you could really feel the ship rocking back and forth. And like in our room, you can hear the hangers sliding back and forth in the closet. But I did start to panic a little bit. I was like, okay, worst case scenario, I might actually die. But
yeah.
I will say I do try to pay as much attention as I can whenever it comes to like life vest and all of that stuff. And like I think I know
Mm.
the basics of swimming. I just don't like I this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like if I was in a
Like a fight or flight
yes,
situation?
like I
Yeah.
would be able to I don't want to say learn on the spot, but kind of like
Like
stay
your
afloat
adrenaline would kick
would
in
kick
and you would
in.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel super confident in that.
Well, I'm glad you feel confident instead of
Yeah, I
you're
don't
in
want to try
constant
it. I don't want to
fear.
test it
Yeah.
out and like I'm under the ocean, but
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did not know that about you.
yeah. Fun little fact.
Wow.
Your girl can't swim.
You are going to learn.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. I feel like I have enough people in my life who have been lifeguards
Yeah.
that I will be safe.
Oh my gosh, what if you turn into like a little fish?
I'm gonna turn into a little mermaid.
Oh yeah.
Call me Aquamarine.
Aquamarine,
The
such a good
brunette.
movie. You've gone to tropical, you've gone to Edinburgh and it was cold and everything like that. Are there any other kind of climates you really want to go to, like areas of the world that maybe like Australia
I would
or
love to travel to Australia, but I'm terrified of the spiders everywhere. So I still do have a couple places I want to hit. What the climate is like, I don't know. Like I would love to do Egypt.
okay,
I
yeah.
think that seems really cool. Part of me really wants to do like Antarctica. Like
Oh,
just go. I don't even know.
you know who did that? Amy
Oh yeah, she did. She did on a cruise.
for her
Yeah.
30th
Yeah,
birthday.
that cruise. Oh no, am I thinking of the wrong cruise? The one that goes through like that one passage, Drake's Passage. Is that Antarctica? Or
I have
maybe that's going towards Alaska.
I'm not too sure.
I don't know either. But that has always intrigued me.
Mhm.
But I also hate being cold and I feel like I get cold easily, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather be hot than cold.
Yeah.
That's why I live here and not in Chicago. I've always wanted to go to Turkey. Now I've
Yeah.
been to sort of Turkey when I did Greece, but I want to try like actual
Turkey.
like go in there. Yeah, I would say those are probably the only ones right now, like Turks and Caicos or like Fiji, Thailand. Ooh, I really want to go to Thailand.
I've heard so many good things about Thailand.
Same. I so badly want to go there. No idea what the climate is like, but I really want to take a elephant oval bath
Yeah.
and just hug it and
Yeah.
maybe ride an elephant. That would be cool.
My friend, for her honeymoon with her husband, she started off in Phuket, I'm pretty sure. And then she hit Chiang Mai and she hit another place. And she loved every second of it.
Aw, I
Yeah.
love that. I'm jealous. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to do Thailand. Hmm.
See, I don't know what it is about like South America, Asia. I'm just like, let me just hit all of Europe first. I don't know.
Really? I
Yeah.
like changing it up. I don't know. I feel like I've done the big places in Europe that I have the most interest in. I still have interest in like going to Switzerland or like Germany, etc., and all those other places too, but they're just
Yeah.
not that high on my list. I think what's left is Colombia. I really want to go to. I really want to go to Puerto Rico, some point Brazil. Hit all of those
Yes.
places too. And then I could add on the rest. South Africa was on the list too. Really wanted to do a safari in South Africa. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Have you heard of the Giraffe Manor in Africa?
No.
You haven't?
No.
I have to show you this. This is literally like my dream. There's a hotel where in the middle of I don't even know where actually, but giraffes live there. Giraffe Manor Hotel. I'm gonna show you this right now. Literally. They will just come in and have breakfast with you.
That's so cute.
You
And
may
it
or may
just
not
makes
know this, but giraffes are my absolute favorite. And they're just roaming around.
I love giraffes too.
Like it's so they're just in the middle of I don't even know where. I want to say it's like
You know what?
Kenya.
I think a giraffe could be your perfect spirit animal.
Yeah, it's in Kenya.
Oh, you should go.
I really want to, but hotel prices. I've looked up at the hotel prices and they're super duper expensive. Plus,
Oh,
unless you're there just for a safari, there really isn't anything else to do.
yeah.
So it's kind of like here for one night and one night only.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe one day when I'm super duper rich and can just go in for the night and come back.
absolutely. I think that a giraffe is your spirit animal, though.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, because you're both tall and
Mm-hmm.
you both have very good eyelashes.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever seen a giraffe's
I
eyelashes?
have. I actually kissed a giraffe. I fed one.
I did
Favorite
too.
memory. One of my favorite memories. Kylie surprised me last year for my 30th birthday. We went to there's a safari here in Arizona where you can take like this little bus thing and you can literally feed the giraffe. And I have a
Yeah,
video of me putting it in my mouth and like its tongue just like, wrapped around it. I was so happy. I feel like it sounds so basic, like, oh, you just fed a giraffe. You could do that at the zoo all the
yeah.
time. But it's my favorite animal. And I've always wanted to do that. Literally one of the best birthday gifts I've ever gotten.
That's so
I'm
cute.
gonna go back before the end of this year.
I
I just
love
need to
that.
do it. Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah. So it makes me happy that you think it's my spirit animal.
it just fits.
And they were just so chill. They mind
Yeah,
their own business. They stay in their own lane.
yeah,
But if someone comes at them, they're gonna swing that neck.
yep.
I probably won't swing my neck, but I'll swing something.
Your legs are long enough.
I'll kick them,
Kick them.
kick them in the head.
So, where has your favorite I guess I don't really call it a vacation. I call it traveling
Mm-hmm.
because in my mind, like if you're not,
There's a difference.
yes, if you're not at a resort just hanging out,
Mhm.
then you're obviously traveling because
Yeah.
you're exploring new things, you're learning new things, you're eating new
Yes.
things, and you're in a different culture and you're really immersing yourself into that culture. So, what has been your favorite travel experience, like your favorite place to travel to so far?
Barcelona would be my number one,
Yeah.
and Costa Rica is my number two. Very close number one.
Yeah.
So far, I would say, international wise, not within the US of A. But I would go back to Barcelona. There aren't very many places that I'd be like, that was so good. I would go back. When I know we've talked about your travels and you've mentioned a couple of times, like, oh yeah, I would easily go back. I'm like, really? No, there aren't very many places. There aren't many places that I would do that. but Barcelona, 1000%. It made me want to explore more of Spain. I really want to do Madrid,
Yeah.
Portugal, all of them. I would love to just explore 'em. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the weather's great.
Oh,
And they believe in siestas, a little naparuski. The only thing I don't like is a late dinner.
yeah.
Your Girl Scout. Right now it is 4:37 and I'm starving. But my dinner time isn't until like 6-ish. 5:30, 6.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Because,
Yeah.
like, 9:30, that is my bedtime. That is
That's what
my
I'm saying.
downtime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm doing my skincare routine. What do you mean you're just gonna start eating dinner?
It's not like a quick meal here in the States. It is a long
Yes.
lasting celebration of food
Yes.
every single night.
Every single night. I
Yeah.
agree. But they did have some amazing food, which is another thing I judge a place based off of.
Oh, yeah.
Like that and their people. Their people were so nice. So much culture. Just very lively. Music everywhere. I just loved it. I truly did. Yeah.
And you would just go back
Yes.
1000%.
1000% I would go back.
I really do want to go there. I've heard so many things about Portugal. I've been told to go to Porto, but also I gotta look it up here.
Yeah.
I always have my map out when I talk and do interviews. I should stop calling these interviews. They're more like discussions.
Discussion. Our little discussion.
Yes. So Lisbon is great. It's the capital. Yes. But I heard Porto is fantastic.
So I've never been there.
No, it's
No.
a smaller town, but it's just easier.
Do you think you've never been to Spain? You've been to Paris. That's a close little train ride.
I know. So I was with a group when I did that. But this is the thing. And I even talked to my grandpa about this the other day. That sometimes when I think of like watching movies and TV shows,
Yeah.
the places that were real that really stood out to me where they had these movies, TV shows was London and Paris. Those are
Okay.
always the big two.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I really know because even when I went to Germany, it was great. I would move there.
Oh.
So easy. They do speak a lot of English. The people are nice. The architecture is great. And even just the landscape. I was very much that little American girl who only saw the big cities of London and Paris
Yeah.
and kind of skipped over other places.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Because, I mean, even like we were talking about decor back in the day in the early
Yeah.
2000s, like,
You didn't see people doing like Bordeaux.
no, or Barcelona,
Yeah,
and
it was like the big things like London Bridge, the Eiffel Tower, New York. No one
yeah.
is promoting, hey, you should probably go visit Kansas.
Does anybody really want to go to Kansas?
I don't know, maybe Dorothy.
Oof. I
But do
don't
you know
even
what I
think
mean?
she even wanted to be there. I think she wanted to be in the
Elsewhere.
land of Oz.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like culture will just promote the big popular places. And a lot of time they're not, those aren't the good places.
Even till this day, there's like Estonia and Slovakia
Mm-hmm.
and Hungary
Mm-hmm.
and other places.
Yeah.
And people really only think of them maybe even for like the Christmas markets,
Yeah,
and that's it.
that's true.
So there are so many hidden gems in the world that nobody talks about.
This is true.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I really went on the London and Paris trip. And then Amsterdam was just thrown in there.
Just for funsies. Let's just
Just
throw it
for
in.
funsies. Just
Throw it
let's
in the
throw it
cart.
in. Yeah. And then I went on this last one because I wanted to get in as many countries as possible. And I got in 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
I know. Made a lot of ground within the span of 10 to 12 days.
How do you feel like you do with jet lag?
Oh, jet lag. I'm always great going there because I'm excited. Like nothing could stop me.
Yeah.
But coming back, I'm kind of out of it for one day.
So
Not too bad. I'll fly in and then I take the next day of work off if it's a weekday.
I know what you mean about getting there. For me, it would affect me both times. I didn't really feel it until I've only experienced it twice. Paris, the very last day that we were in Paris, I feel like my body was just like, I'm ready for my normal routine
Yep.
because granted, we were also on a boat tour thing.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and I could not for the life of me keep my eyes open. I couldn't tell you a single thing about that tour. I just saw a lot of architecture and my eyes were like this. Like I just
Yeah.
halfway closed. Scotland, on the other hand, coming back wrecked me for like
Really?
2 or 3 days. Yeah. I think it's an 8 or 9 hour time difference. The
Okay.
our travel day alone was approximately it was like 14, 16 hours.
Wow.
So I also take a day off so I can get my life together and just get myself together. But I'm very intentional. I think that day we ended up coming back in the afternoon. Could I
Mm.
have gone to sleep? Oh, 1000%. I was so tired. I was up for like 13, 14 hours at that point. I made sure to force myself to wait to go to bed until my normal time, which is like 9 p.m., 9:30.
Yeah.
And then I slept and I tried to force myself into my normal routine again. But the way that my body felt like I was hit by a truck. I might also just be old. So I don't know. Yeah.
I think there are these patches that people wear to help with that, but
Interesting.
I don't know what they are.
That's weird.
I don't
What
know.
do you mean that a patch is going to make me feel better?
I don't know, Crystal. I don't know the ins and outs.
That's sketch.
I'm not a scientist and I'm not promoting this item. I've seen it online and I didn't
It's
think
got to be a
anything
mental
of
thing.
it. Or like my
Interesting.
one friend, she'll take certain medication so that she sleeps the entire plane ride.
Like melatonin.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like I've done that where I think it was on our flight to Barcelona. We did a red eye for that
Yep.
specific reason and took melatonin so we could fall asleep. And by the time we woke up, it was our normal time. We got our 8 hours. So when we got there, we were able to just hit the ground running, like we're
Mhm.
ready to go, instead of being like, oh, we've just traveled for 16 hours. Let's keep going.
Talking about the whole snoring thing from before, I, yeah, it makes me nervous to sleep for long periods of time
Because
on
you're
the
going to
plane
snore?
because I'm a snorer. I know.
What kind of snore?
The snorer to the point that I have a CPAP at night. Yeah.
I'm shooketh.
You're shooketh?
I am shooketh. I did not picture you as a snorer.
Oh, yeah. I rumble and tumble.
Hey, some people have trouble breathing properly.
Yeah. Well, that is me. So I always was super nervous about it, but lately I'm like, screw it. People hear people snore all the time. This is what they get. They're going on the plane.
Oh my
And then I'll
goodness.
sleep for a couple hours at a time, but not an 8 hour straight.
Yeah. I've only slept on the plane that one time. Otherwise, I can't sleep.
Yeah.
I've tried the amount of times that I have tried so much. I might
Yeah.
be able to like nap for like a quick 20, 30,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
I admire the people who are like sitting up for 30 seconds. The next thing you know, they're knocked out the entire time.
Oh,
It's impressive.
absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, could not be
No,
me.
I
Mm-mm.
have to pound that melatonin. Maybe add a little glass of wine. I don't even know.
Oh, dead.
Yeah,
Silly girl.
little nightcap on the plane. Just kidding. I'm too cheap for alcohol on the plane.
That's funny.
I'm too cheap for alcohol on the plane, and I am too
I have
cheap for
definitely have had
alcohol.
wine on the plane. I was like, yes,
Yeah,
give me some wine. It's delicious.
those bars, the airport bars, are too expensive for me.
I've definitely gotten a drink there before too.
Really? See, a lot of people do, and I'm just like,
When it comes to food experiences, all the things, I will pay money. Once I'm in the
yeah,
airport, I'm like,
all bets
what's
are
money?
off.
What
Yeah.
I don't even know. Just swipe it. Here
I'm
you go. Take all my money.
Whose
All of it.
card is this? Mine? I don't know who she is, but
No
just take
idea.
it.
Some rich person.
Yeah.
And then I get back and I'm like, oh my gosh, who stole my credit card? Because we don't have this kind of money.
Yeah. And you're just like,
I'm like, hello, this was fraud.
This
wasn't
was
me.
fraud.
This wasn't me.
Not
It
me.
was my alter ego.
Not me. Oh gosh, that's funny. Ugh. So, what would you tell a beginner traveler? Like, what advice would you give them?
Definitely be wise of where you choose, but also how you decide to pay for it. Yo, get a credit card. Get a travel credit card. Those points. Do your own research on what credit card. I don't know what floats your boat or what your finances are. I would say do one of those. I feel like they're super beneficial. I would also say do your research when it comes to maybe the not so busiest time of the year,
Mhm.
um, and weather wise. Like we went to Scotland in April, end of April, which is not the most popular time to go because it's right before their rainy season. We got rained on once, and by rain I mean like a light drizzle.
Sprinkle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was fine. But it was so much more enjoyable because there weren't very many tourists there and the weather was fine. It was chilly in the morning. I still had my jacket, but it wasn't like I was freezing. The sun was out, so it was still nice and all of that. I mean, we
Yeah.
walked everywhere, but also I yeah, really recommend doing your research. Be open to exploring the not so popular areas. I
Yeah.
think I made that mistake with Greece where I went to the six, granted, it was a cruise, so didn't have much control over what island.
Yeah.
The six islands that we did were like six major ones that everyone goes to. When we came back, that's when the World Wide Web, aka TikTok, was like, hey, if you go to Greece, probably don't go to XYZ. You should try these smaller places because
Yeah.
they have more fun and more things to do. And I'm like, where the heck was this video before we went? Excuse me. So I did
Yeah.
it all wrong, apparently. And then just a mini itinerary. I don't think you need to know every hour, 5 minute what you're going to do, where you're going, but I would say have a pretty good idea of just the non negotiable places. Like, I really want to go see XYZ, but I also really want to try this and that. ChatGPT will literally make something for you.
Make
If,
you an itinerary.
yeah,
Yeah.
unless if you don't want to make it yourself. I personally like making it myself, but I
Yeah.
also like finding cool restaurants. I'd say explore the culture, dive in, try something that is not in America. Maybe don't try the Mickey D's there.
Yep.
Don't go to McDonald's. Don't you do not need the chicken nuggets
No.
in freaking Tokyo. I don't know. Go try the 7-Eleven instead. Like
Yeah.
that would be so much fun. Maybe don't do all the basic things, or do if you want.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. But I would say do a lot of the not so popular things and have adventurous times. Things that will help you remember your time there.
Yes.
That's what I would say.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much, Crystal. This
You
has
are
been
so
fun.
welcome, Bethany.
Aw.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. I love you so
I
much.
love you.
Have a great day.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Thanks for joining me on this leg of the journey. If today's story made you smile, think, or dream a little bigger, share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. You can find more travel moments and behind the scenes stories on Instagram at Friends Along the Way Pod. Until next time, safe travels, say yes, book the ticket, and keep making friends along the way.